Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am doing a case study on my client, Amanda Aesthetics, and this is how she went from brand new practice last fall, last November. She was booked and busy. She left her practice and opened a brand new practice, and she was scaling to 7 figures in just a couple of months after opening that brand new practice. Now, there's a caveat to this. She went all in on every single type of marketing. Okay. She heavily invested time into her social media marketing to build a presence, to build an audience. Okay. She spent a lot of time on stories, sharing her life, sharing her day to day. She spent a lot of time on organic posting. She built a TikTok account. She believed heavily in posting every single day and in investing in paid ad strategies and working with us. And this is what makes a successful scaling to 7 figures provider when it comes to this niche, the aesthetics and wellness niche. It's people who are willing to invest the time and the money into their marketing to get to that 7-figure mark. Okay. At this point, so she launched her business back in November, her new practice. She left her old practice, started a new practice in November, and by March, she was hitting 20K days. Okay, she was earning about $20,000 a day because she heavily invested in all forms of marketing. So I want to be totally transparent with you guys. She is not just running ads, okay? Yes, she's running ads, but she's also doing organic content, organic posting. She's posting stories every day. She's posting organically on social media. All of her organic content is amplified with her ads. She's posting on TikTok. She's got billboards. She's doing radio. She is everywhere in her area. She is the most well-known injector in her local area in Scranton, PA, because she has invested heavily and because that was her goal. Her goal was to be the best of the best in her area and beyond, and to be known for her craft in that area and to scale beyond. So now she's injecting in New York City. She's seeing influencers. She has grown her practice. She's starting a cookbook. So it's not just she's running ads. It's not just she's posting a little bit, okay? She is all in, and this is what makes the best type of client is somebody who is all in on all of their marketing, who invests the time. They know the value that Facebook and Instagram ads give their practice, but they also know the value of investing the time. They know the value in other forms of marketing. They know the ads are just one piece of the puzzle, but it does help so much to support all the organic efforts that you're doing. So just want to say that at the outset. If you are not at the point where you can invest in every platform, maybe you can just do organic and do some paid, that's fine too. You can get to that point, right? But you've got to start somewhere. So let's talk about Amanda really quickly. I'm going to say skip on this feedback for Canva. So this is Amanda Aesthetics. Her name is Amanda DeNaples. She opened her practice in October, but really it was like she launched fully in November, okay? She opened her doors in October, offering all sorts of services: Botox, fillers, IV therapy, laser hair removal, medical grade skincare, Morpheus, Solaria, so many different machines that she fully went all in on. She invested heavily in those machines because that's what she wanted to offer, and that's what she is an expert at. She hired us in October, and then a few weeks after opening her doors, we launched. So in November, we officially launched. We worked together. We wrote her ads. We offered designs. We created some new offers. We really started heavily with that, with like a $10 per unit Botox offer as like an intro offer. And that really got new people into the door. And then that led us into some higher ticket offers, of course. Within 7 days of launching those ads, she had 17 bookings come into her DMs. And then in the first 2 weeks of launching those ads, she had 56 new booking inquiries. And her and her team have about a 75% booking rate, okay? The second month of running ads, so that was December of 2024, she had 320 booking inquiries from new and returning patients. So new patients that had never heard from her or that maybe had heard of her, but they hadn't booked yet, and returning patients from her last practice, but also patients that had already seen her in November and then were booking into December and January. Just 3 months into opening the doors of her practice, Amanda is scaling. Now we're in September. She was scaling. By March, she was hitting those 20K days. She was scaling her practice alongside our team with the help of ads in 2025. in 2025, she has had 84 new inquiries every month from current and new patients looking to book with her. So she is generating, honestly, at this point, I have to pull up our results, but at this point, she is bringing in about 90 DMs a week just from her Scranton audience. That doesn't include the New York City audience. 90 DMs a week, and they book about 60% of those DMs. And we run a pretty comprehensive funnel. And I talk about this in other videos, and I can link those videos below. But basically, the top of the funnel to attract new patients tells her story. The middle of the funnel, every 10 days, people are getting new ads, new videos of her. So the people who watch that top of the funnel video where she tells her story, she talks about her mission and her passion. If you watch that ad for 50% to 75% of the time, you're then going to get targeted every 10 days with new ads of her. So you're going to see her services, you're going to see her testimonials, you're going to see her her machines that she offers, you're going to see some funny content, some relatable content, you're going to see her expertise, you're going to see client transformations, user generated content. You're going to see everything in her funnel if you watch 50 to 75% of that first video. The goal, and again, I talk about this in another video, and I can link that below, but the goal is to get people warmed enough to her where they know, like, and trust her, and they book with her. So it's to push them over the fence, okay? Now, she does have a higher budget. Full transparency. Her budget is $3,000 monthly ad spend. We say for that funnel, we like people to spend $1,500 to $1,800 on that funnel because that gives us enough of a buy to be targeting cold and warm audiences. She has a higher budget, okay? She has a stronger budget that worked for her, that keeps new and current patients reaching out and booking consistently. This is our proven ad strategy, that funnel. It's one ad strategy, but it's multiple ads layered in that strategy. It's cold, it's warm, it's lookalike audience targeting. It's custom to her though. We write the ad copy, we devise the strategy, and then we tell her the videos to record and the promotions she wants to run, and we include that all in her ad funnel. And 3 months into ad launch, Amanda has consistent stream of bookings, averaging about 80 booking inquiries every single week with ads and experiencing about $20,000 days. Okay, that was 3 months into her ad launch. She does book, this says 5 to 10 new patients a week. It's actually far more than that because she is booking, now she's booking, or she's bringing in about 80 to 90 inquiries. They have about a 60% booking rate. So it's, if you have, let me say, if you have 90 people, that ends up being about 68 clients per week if we're talking about 75% booking. So if it's less than that, depending on the quality of the leads or how quickly the team got back, that we're looking at like a minimum of 30 people booking a week. If we're talking about maximum, we're looking at like a 60 to 68 bookings per week because of these ad strategies. This 5 to 10 new patients was actually an old statistic. So let's say I'm going to actually swap that. We're looking at like anywhere from 50 to 68 new patients a week. And then she's seeing, again, this is based on old statistics. This is based on when I put this together, and this was months ago, 150% return on ad spend. She's probably seeing far more than that at this point because the bookings that come in from the ads. So basically people see that funnel, right? They see those intro ads, they see the sequence every 10 days, then they get marketed with the promo ads. So she has a special offer for new patients. She has a special offer every month for the different promotions. The people that book with her send a DM. Her team gets back to them within literally minutes to hours, and she's able to turn them over very quickly and get them in and see them. And she likes to be hitting, I would say she likes to see about 15 to 20 patients a day, but she would obviously like that to be more, but she's only one provider, so she can only see so many in a day. Here are some testimonials. This is us in 2020. She was literally my first client that I worked with. So that was back in 2020. And like she said, she has 5, 10, 20 calls a day, 20 submissions a day. And here's from 2024.
Hi guys, Amanda with Amanda Aesthetics, and I am so excited and proud to introduce one of the that we've been, yes, we've been together for a very long time. Carolyn has definitely taken a huge part in helping me to build my brand and my business for several years now, and she's going to continue to do that at Amanda Aesthetics. So tell me what you do. So I am basically a career as expert. I do with for socials. And basically all the ads you see on Instagram and Facebook that have Amanda all over them, those are the ones that we work with, and it's pretty awesome. I love it. And then Carolyn what is your tip? I mean, taking this from
So just quickly, like a review, we've been working together, like I said, for the last 5 years. And we have been able to generate so many leads, so many submissions, so many patient inquiries with her last practice and now her new practice. This progress report is actually, like I said, it's pretty dated because now she's hitting about 20K a day. And this, I really want to go into how this ad strategy works. Like I said, this is the attraction. So basically, we bring people in with that mission ad. So it's her, she's on camera, she's talking about why she does what she does, her passion, why she loves it. And if you watch 50 to 75% retention rate of this video, then we're going to hit you with educational ads. We're going to show you how she knows what she's doing, what she's an expert in. We're going to show you her testimonials. We're going to show you her services. We're going to work you down the funnel till you're at the consideration phase. And once you're at this phase, we're going to hit you with those new client ads. And if you're a returning patient, we're going to hit you with the promos, the monthly promos, so that you come back for more. This is how the ad strategy works. Most agencies are literally going to tell you, we just need to run a flash sale ad. That's not what we do here. Yes, flash sales are great. You can run a flash sale. That's fine. But our strategy is built on trust. I don't want just flash sales. I don't want clients just doing flash sales and, getting leads in and then never seeing those leads again. No, I want to build a loyal client base with you so that you have clients seeing your ads and saying, I would literally never book with anyone else. Okay, you're always top of mind every time they log in, every time they open the Instagram app, you are top of mind, reminding them that they need to book their next appointment, letting them see what you have going on, letting them see that your client results. That's key with this strategy, is building trust and building a loyal brand, building a brand with loyal followers. Again, this is how those ad strategy works. Most agencies do this, attract with a flash sale. They purchase, but they miss this trust building phase. We focus on this trust building phase to get people returning over and over again because, as you know, aesthetics is a maintenance business. And if you don't have people returning, you have an issue. If you don't have people rebooking with you, that's a problem. And you want people rebooking with you. So if you're ready to take the leap with our team, Bella Social, go ahead and you can shoot me a text. You can check out my website, CarolynGraceCoaching.com/done-for-you-ads. That's actually going to be changing here in a little bit, or you can send me an email. I'd love to hop on a call and let you know if this ad strategy is right for your team.